Hello friends, my name is Ashutosh and you're watching Tech Postman. I hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to review the Smart Cam product, which is from Qubo, and this will be my ownership review. It's been 2 months I have purchased this product, and overall I'm pretty happy with the performance, but definitely there are a couple of negatives I would like to share with you. So the exact name of this particular product is Smart Dashcam Pro GPS. It's from Qubo, and if you see, it is showing trust of Hero Group. So I believe there might be some investment by the Hero Group for this product, because it seems to be a nice product in a way. Okay, so this one is with GPS. There are I think 2 or 3 different variants available of this particular dash cam. One is front cam with GPS, front cam without GPS. Then there is a front and a back cam, and that's a 4K one, and that will be with GPS. So that one which is front and back dash cam with GPS, that goes to around 10,000 rupees. The one I have purchased is the Smart Cam Pro. This is with GPS, so this is around 4,200 rupees what I have purchased, and whereas the same one without GPS, it comes to around 3,600. So I had purchased it from Amazon, so it that's where of course the MRP is higher. So here, if you can see, the MRP is showing 6690. So let's quickly have a look at the box. What are the things which are mentioned here? Okay, the first thing which is mentioned here is basically the reasons why you would want to purchase the Smart Cam. Okay, so first is yes, of course, if there are any accidents which you meet, or if there are any untoward incidents, you can have the video evidence with you. Then of course, the second one is a little bit tricky, I would say, because it says if there are any incorrect challans which are cut against you, you can have the evidence and you can show it to them. Not sure how much it will work, but yeah. And then yes, I think the third one also seems to be fine for the claim insurance. So again, if again there is any accident or little bit a dash which happens, so in that case you can save the video evidence. And yes, of course, the fourth one is the most interesting one for me, at least, is the video logging, right? So if we are vlogging something, you can take the video from this, and you can show a complete road view of how you're feeling. Okay, so I guess yes, I think these are the 4 main reasons as rightly mentioned here. Okay, then apart from that, yes, I think let's quickly go through the features list. These are the smart features which are included in this. So first is the GPS logging, of course. So whenever you are on the track, it will log the GPS coordinates. Again, this is I thought this is the key, because especially in case of, like, for example, the insurance claims or the accidents, right? Of course, the GPS location would make sense. So that's why I took it. Also note that this is just GPS logging. This is not GPS tracking. So basically, you cannot just sit home and track your car from here. Okay, because of course it does not have any SIM card inside it. It basically transfers the data via its via its Wi-Fi functionality. Okay, so basically it has a hotspot inside it where you can connect your mobile as a Wi-Fi, and then transfer the data, as well as view a live recording if you want. It is 1080p, so basically it is full HD. It is not 4K, but I think that should be sufficient. Low light performance is pretty good, I would say. So in short, you are able to read the number plates. So I think that is one of the key things if you have a dash cam, right? So that should be okay. Wide angle view, yes, of course, since it's a dash cam, you need to have the wide angle view so that your entire windshield is covered, right? It also has intelligent events. That is good, because in case of any jerks or something, it automatically records a small clip of video before and after. And so I assume this will be helpful in any accidents or sudden dash, etc. Okay, parking mode is there. It is only applicable for if you have connected it to your main battery of the car. Otherwise, if you have just connected it via the USB cable, the battery will just drain off in 1 minute after you switch off your car. Multiple recording modes are there. You can also have a on-demand recording. SD card support. Please note, SD card is not included in the box. You will have to purchase it. It does support up to 256 GB card, which should be sufficient, I believe. So, but you will have to purchase it separately. And also, it only supports a few cards, at least the compatible ones. So, do check out the list. It is mentioned on Amazon on that product. I don't think it is mentioned in the box, but for some reason it is mentioned in Amazon, so just preferably try to buy that. Time lapse is there. It's a nice one. I mean, especially for vloggers, it would be interesting to just have a time lapse of the journey. And Wi-Fi compatible, I mentioned about this, so the data transfer will happen via Wi-Fi. So I think, yeah, these are some of the features which are rightly mentioned. I think this is few thing, this is one of the few boxes or few product boxes on which a lot of things are practically mentioned, not just for the sake of mentioning. It also supports very high temperature and very low temperature. So it supports from 65 degrees to -5 degrees. And the events and jerks which I mentioned, they are basically tracked using the G sensor, which is there inbuilt in this device. And as far as the SD card is concerned, it has a feature of automatically deleting the old videos as you reach the SD card's limit. Okay, so that's a nice one. You don't have to manually delete things. And I believe what it will do is it will still save the events which are auto recorded, but the overall footage will be deleted. The oldest one will be deleted. Let's see what are the things inside the box. So this is a Qubo charger which they have provided, 12-volt charger. It has two USB ports. One is for the dash cam, which is 2 ampere, and then the second one is 1 ampere, where you can connect any other cable. This is the actual device which comes with in the box. And if you see, it has a GPS branding, and it also has a memory chip. So I have already installed it. So because it has to be stuck on the windshield, I will not be able to remove it now. But then it also comes with a double-sided tape using which you can stick it. And then it comes with this cable which is quite long, so you can actually connect it with your the charger which they have provided. And if I have, so you can actually tuck it in from this place, and then you can go all the way up inside here. And if you see, I have tucked it in till here, and then I have connected it to the charger. Okay, so now I'm not using their charger, but because I already had another one, so I'm have connected that. There's also this pry tool which comes along with it. This is to tuck in the cable inside. So see, like this, you can tuck it in. The setup of this device is quite simple. You first have to install this QuboPro app and simply follow the instructions, and it will be easily installed to your phone. Once you install this application and connect your dash cam to this application, it will look like this. So it will show dash cam GPS and it will show connected, and then you can click on that and go inside. As soon as you go inside, it will show the live feed immediately. The things which it also shows by default is the compass, the speed, the elevation, and if you see it also shows the actual GPS location, because this is GPS enabled. Apart from that, it will also show you the timestamp. So if I just go to the landscape mode, it will be more clear. So see, the footage is also quite clear. Although it is daylight, but even the night footages are fine. To go to the settings, you have to just touch on the feed once and then the settings button appears, otherwise it doesn't appear, so it may be a little bit confusing. So inside the settings, of course, the first option is whether the camera has to be disabled or enabled, so you will have to enable it. It also has an audio track recording option, so if you want to record the track or the surrounding sounds, it can also be recorded. Then the record quality can either be high or low, so I prefer it to be set as high. Jolt recording, yes, this is a little bit tricky, because you can set the sensitivity as high, medium or low, but if you set it as high, it just keeps on taking the jolts again and again. I mean, even with a very small jerk, it will take the recording. So that's why I think low is working for me. Audio alert says it will keep alerting on a few things, so I have disabled it because it becomes a little bit irritating after some time. Speaker volume just buzzes once it starts recording, etc. So I have just kept it at high so that I know that okay, the dash cam is connected and it's working. Parking mode, as I mentioned, it is only applicable for if you have connected the dash cam's wiring to your main car battery. Time zone, it's our Indian time zone. Jolt recording limit is the maximum number of files it can store, so I have stored it as 90. Overspeed limit, I have kept it as 120, but you can choose as per your requirement. Storage, so the card I purchased was 256 GB, so it supports up to that. And currently it has utilized 158 GB, but again, as it'll delete the older recordings once it reaches the full capacity. And then we have the device restart and the factory reset and also the software upgrade. So you just have to click here. It's showing already up to date, so that is okay. So these are the various settings we have. Apart from that, here, right, it shows either events or trips. So events are the ones where it says okay, the ride started, jolt detected, ride stopped, these things, but the actual trips are saved here. Okay, so these are the different trips it has saved. Then there are a few buttons at the bottom of this screen as well, if you see. So this one is for on-demand recording, so it actually would record on demand for whatever footage until you say stop. Okay, so I'll say stop now and it will ask me to confirm. This one is the time-lapse option. It will create a time-lapse for you for whatever date you have selected. So quite gimmicky, but then I would say for vloggers, etc., it is quite useful. Then this location icon is where it will actually show the kind of location you are on. Okay, and then this is the calendar view. All right, so these are the few options we have. And then there's a gallery, although these things will also be saved in your personal library or personal gallery. So these are the videos, these are the images, this is the time lapse if you have saved any, and then the favorites. Okay, so I think it's a good application. I haven't faced any issues here, neither it is crashing, etc. Showing you few footages how it looks like. So this is a little bit of day footage. You can see the car number very clearly, it records. This is a little bit of a night footage. It's also pretty okay, I would say, compared to day. But yeah, the main thing is you can read the numbers again, the number plates. You can also click image, so it looks like this, so you can see the number plate very clearly. So this is a time lapse which the app itself has created. Quite handy, I would say. Well, most of the things are positive about this device, but there are two things which I would like to highlight, which if improved, this would become a perfect device, I would say. So first thing is the night video clarity. So I believe that could be improved a little bit, although it it does serve the purpose, because you are able to read the number plates and those things. But that's definitely one area I thought could have been better. And then the other thing, I'm not sure about it, if it is just limited to my device, but then I have seen a couple of times that even after I had connected this device, it automatically gets disconnected, and I have to again kind of reset everything and reconnect that device to the application. Although the recordings were not deleted because they are saved in the SD card, so I was lucky that way. But I have seen that happening. So let's see. It's been some time, it has not got disconnected, so I will probably update you if it gets very frequent. But yeah, those were just the two things I wanted to highlight. Otherwise, this device is almost perfect. So I hope you have liked this video. I will keep coming up with such products in the future, and provide their reviews. So if you have liked this video, please subscribe to my channel Tech Postman, and do like the video as well. Thank you very much, and you have a nice day.